Hello, and welcome to this introduction to English 246 Cross-Cultural Literature. I'm your professor, Alexandria LaFaye. If you have any questions or concerns throughout the course of the class, feel free to contact me via email. If you can't remember my email, you can access my email through the class list, which allows you to go straight to my name, double-click, and compose an email. I also want to introduce you to some of the features of our course over D2L so that you have some ideas of where to go when you have questions or need to participate in the class. I want to point out to you, see this lovely progress tab. This tab allows me to know what you have completed so far, which videos you have watched, what lectures you have read, what discussions you have participated in. So if you're assigned to watch a video, please do so, because if you don't, I'll know. Also, it allows you to get the full experience of the class and have all the materials you need to complete the assignments. Speaking of assignments, it's best to find them here. Under course materials, first, it's important to know and stop in at the course home when you come to class, each time you log into your computer with the plan of participating in the class. There is a news section. Frequently I will post messages to the whole class here to this, so make sure you're reading the news posts. And when you're done reading a news post, you can click here so it disappears from your news feed. But you can also reopen it later. Here you have an introduction from me, including my email address and when I am available. There is a short talk or note to you about being open to difference, which is an important part of this class, so I invite you to read that letter from me. There is also a reminder that there is an introductory quiz and assignment that is due by Friday the 17th by 11:59 p.m. And it's an essential part of being signed in and participating in online courses, so please complete that at your earliest convenience. There's also a note from me about presentation tools, and the reason is because you'll be doing a presentation at the end of the class, and it requires you to take multiple steps to complete. One of the issues is you're going to need by week 3 to present your proposal, and your proposal needs to have several elements of the final project, including the text you're going to be analyzing, one academic source cited, and you also need to find an exploration of the same text by someone who is outside your own cultural experience. A lot of students post their student presentations on YouTube or various other web resources that would allow you to see the presentation by a student from another culture. And so I want you to find one of those on the same text you're analyzing and contact that student and talk to that student about how your views of the text are different or the same. And if that person does not answer in a timely manner, you could also use their presentation as an expression of their views of that text. If you have any questions, please let me know, but it is all detailed here. Okay. Also, I have several links on different video presentation programs you could use to create your presentation. All right, now let's look at course content itself. It is under course materials and content. The syllabus is here in Word and PDF form. There is a course schedule that goes through each week with what is due and when it is due. Please do not rely simply on the calendar on the home page for this class. Pay attention to the course schedule in the content section. All of the things that are due are listed here. It goes one by one to show you how to do it. There are links to what you need to do in the each folder. So for instance, you need to introduce yourself to the class, and here is how you do it. There's a general intro from me, Then there's an introduction itself, and then you can start a new thread. You can also feel free to read and respond to the introductions by all of your classmates. Please do so. Now, you can also access discussions through this link, the discussion link. You can access the drop boxes here. If you have any questions about the class or your progress through the class, please let me know. I also want to point out that towards the midpoint of the class, I would like to talk to you either over the phone or via video or some other method so that we can touch base on your progress in the course and see if you have any additional questions or concerns. I look forward to this class with you, and thank you very much for listening to this introduction. Have a great class.